All right.
God, though. The bits.
But our other match here that we have is, I wonder, can I swap the sides on this one? I don't think I can because it's just for me to be lazy because my layout is already the opposite. But no, we'll switch them around. We have the Bilgewater Berserkers versus the California Corviknights, and I'm gonna switch. I have to switch the team logos around.
I enjoyed this fight. This one was fun.
Do 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 do. There we go. All right.
I brought the bee. I brought the bee.
The bee.
Bee.
All right. So, what was your thought process in preparing your team for this one?
Man, I keep using the same thing. I want to use other stuff. That was my thought process.
Nice. All right. So
also, you know, he had a lot of scary things. Yet he's essentially water oriented, so I'm like, well, Victini's definitely not coming.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just slap Xurkitree on there. Problem solved. I'll have Beware for Relicanth, for maybe Toxapex, for Beartic as well as Guzzlord. And then Dusclops was there to spin block him and just set up Burn for all his physical power and just kind of be a little bit of a wall. Skarmory had no attacking moves this week.
Interesting.
It had Defog, Stealth Rocks, Spikes, and Whirlwind. Or no, it had what? No, it had Whirlwind, Rocks, Defog, and Roost. It was Roost.
All right.
So,
well, let's.
Kiram was there, just Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
No, you're.
I was saying.
I was just thinking.
Kiram,
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Oh.
I have a thought for later.
Okay. Kiram was just there for Gudra, Guzzlord, Breloom, Dragology, and to just kind of, Dragon Ice just kind of walls all his water attacks, and I didn't really care about being burned because I'm a special attacking monster. And I scarfed Kiram as well.
Nice.
And then Vespiquen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have not a single clue why I put Vespiquen. It's just there.
Just because.
Vespiquen literally gets rocked by his entire team. I probably should have put Venusaur there, but you know what? The bee is here. Everything's fine.
Well, I was going to ask about Venusaur. Then I was thinking, though, it's not quite so cut and dry, because Venusaur is good for Relicanth, really, and offensively good for Mamoswine if you were to bring it. And I guess potentially could wall Breloom, but takes damage from Pelipper, takes damage from Beartic. I guess it could be a reasonable face-off against Toxapex, but...
It also takes damage from Mamoswine, which I was afraid of, and Relicanth just hits like a truck, and I didn't... I don't know, I would have insta-killed it, because it's, grass, but...
Yeah.
And Gyarados also, if it has bounce, will just ruin Venusaur's day.
Yeah. Alright, well...
yeah.
Let's see how it turned out.
Probably would have been a better thing to do with Relicanth in hindsight, though.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's time for weak to grass, so it might have been useful.
Yeah, that's okay, though. We had... Actually, did I scarf Xurkitree? I think I either scarf Xurkitree or I'm gonna go look. I don't remember.
Oh, we're starting with the Rocks and the Whirlwind.
Oh, yeah, here we go. This was essentially the number one strategy for Starscream. Rocks, Whirlwind, Roost.
Nice.
Because I knew he couldn't really touch Skarmory right now. And then he put me to sleep, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
The bad time
to happen. It's
unfortunate. Here we go. Oh yeah, Xurkitree was scarfed. Kiram was Specs.
I just realized, so, Showdown automatically applies Sleep Claws. But now, some people have been playing in Anything Goes, and I don't know if Anything Goes has Sleep Claws. OU does.
Yeah. don't think anything does have sleep claws, I'm pretty sure.
So wait a minute.
But I don't think we've had an issue with it so far, at least from what I've seen.
Yeah, that was the first time that sleep claws activated. So this Armaldo's name is I forgot we had a. Is the rest of
I
the
think
was the rest
I think
of
it was
the
because we battled yesterday, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Because we both went, oh hey, we're supposed to battle for tomorrow.
So wait,
whoops.
Who burned Armaldo? It was Dusclops?
It was Dusclops, yeah. He's the only one with Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, so Dusclops gets a KO.
Dusclops is just here. I was so proud of Dusclops this week. Pelipper was also very scary, because in the rain, it just hits. It's just hard.
Now, I feel like I've asked this before, but does Kyurem get access to freeze dry or no?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
That's unfortunate.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I just checked.
Well, Vespa Queen did her job.
Yeah,
she showed up.
I was like, in that moment, I'm like, I don't want anything to just take a free hit from a Relicanth.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Vespa Queen's there.
She was just death fodder.
Yeah, I just used Vespa Queen as death fodder at that point, dude. And then I think, did I miss the Will-O-Wisp there?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah, that was.
That would have been helpful.
So sad. I was so sad. I'm like, oh no, Dusclops is gone. Everything's falling apart. And then we have Winnie. Hammer Arm, because he don't really care about speed at all.
Right.
And I swapped because I'm like, I don't want to get burned.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, having Skarmory out there is a pretty good answer to Toxapex. At the very least, just to minimize the damage it does.
Skarmory wakes up, gets Stealth Rocks.
So I guess that's either Hidden Power Fire or Hidden Power Electric.
I was pretty sure that was HP Fire.
Yeah, it is because when you roosted, it was still super effective.
Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, I just made Skarmory, like, I'm surprised that, Skarmory took as little damage as it did throughout this fight.
Yeah.
Because it had no special defensemen at all. It was pure physical.
Interesting.
It was just my physical bulk. Because my Beartic has Assault Vest on it, so I'm like, I mean, might as well just wall off the physical. And here I'm just whirlwinding and chipping away that Pelipper and some of his other team. Because I'm surprised Starscream is living this much with.
Because he doesn't have. I mean, Pelipper. Scald on Pelipper was a 2-hit KO on you, it looked like, but nothing else has you in 2-shot range, so you can just whirlwind to your heart's content.
Pretty much. Just whirlwind and roost away. Pelipper, I'm just chipping it down, and then it was at this point I'm like, oh no, the one thing I didn't want to come out.
Yeah.
And I swapped here, and then I realized my mistake.
Yeah.
Pelipper hurts.
Yeah, Pelipper in the rain does hurt.
And then
that crit though.
Yeah, the crit I'm pretty sure saved my booty. I'm pretty sure.
Alright, so the toxic was the toxic spikes, which were set by Toxapex.
Yeah.
So that's a KO for Toxapex there.
Here comes Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. And I knew it was going to sound a Toxapex, so I'm like, alright, I'm just going to E-Quake. Get Toxapex out of my life.
Yep. I bet that was satisfying.
Oh, very much so. Very, very much so.
Pelipper gets to set the rain one more time.
Yeah, I was like, oh dear God, how much rain do I have to endure? Because if Relicanth is Swift Swim, it's all over.
Wow, well I think we already saw it had Rock Head though, because it wasn't taking recoil damage on Head Smash.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that when we were battling. Like, that because I forgot that what was it, head smash? Because I forgot head smash did recoil damage,
right.
so I'm like, oh god. And then I saw Skarmory outsped the fish, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yep.
And at this point, I was just kind of roosting to try and bait him out a little to see if I can just get out of this with as much HP as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had Earthquake, and I'm like, okay, I can't just keep spamming Roost.
Can't Roost forever.
Yeah, so I'm just like, alright then. Whirlwind. Whirlwind it is. And there's Beartic, and now after Amaldo went away, he had literally nothing to give her to rocks.
Yeah.
So Skarmory was just kind of
Skarmory can just relax there.
Yeah, Skarmory was just free to exist. And I became the one thing I hated. Stall.
Right. You become the very thing you swore to destroy.
Yep. And I was essentially just stalling out the rain.
Uh-huh.
So just in case Skarmory did go down, Kyurem could just guarantee outspeed.
Yeah.
Anything. And at this point I'm like, yes, yes, yes! Angry fish.
Angry.
Would die. And so at this point I know I could just whirlwind spam and...
Mm-hmm.
You know, now Relicanth is completely useless. And I'm pretty sure Tyrant was salty, because I would have been salty. I would have been pure salt.
Well, the fact that, like, this whole last few turns seems like delaying the inevitable a little bit.
Yeah. I was just trying to, you know, keep as much HP as possible.
Yep.
Just in case I got critted or something before I whirlwinded again.
That's fair.
Gotta keep my living mon ratio or whatever it's called.
And Skarmory set the rocks too, right?
Skarmory set the rocks, yes.
Right. Skarmory gets KO, gets 2 KOs right at the end. All right.
Did a lot of damage.
GG to both. Got a nice little 2-0 for the California Corviknights. Let's go ahead and play that replay.
Yeah. I thought the moment Xurkitree and Dusclops went away, I'm like, it's over. It's over. And then Skarmory was just like, we're not done yet, fool.
Have faith.
I exist. We're in this fight. I don't even think I brought out Kyurem once. Oh no, I did, to wall off a...
Yeah, you did.
A Pelipper attack, and then it went away. Burning the Breloom was nice. Burning a Maldo was nice. I've really been enjoying just Will-O-Wisp Nightshade Dusclops.
Uh-huh.
I might have to try and yoink him again next season. Put in a lot more work than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Because before I would just run Hex because, you know, burn.
Right.
But then Yield Frenzy enlightened me to the guaranteed 100 damage that Nightshade could provide me.
That's fair.
Indeed. Indeed. I don't know. Overall, it was just one of the funner battles where I don't just get completely rocked. I don't even know what my standings are right now.
Yeah, we're gonna try to calculate that to the best of our ability based on, at least based on the people who have finished their matches up to this point.
Yeah.
I'm also just fixing some formulas here. There's some formatting that wasn't quite right on this Excel spreadsheet.
You know what would have been really fun that I should have done with circuitry?
What?
Because I knew it was just going to bring rain, I should just put thunder on circuitry.
That would have been pretty fun.
Just kill everything.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah. And I had volt switch as well, so yeah, I should have totally done that. Okay. I could have just sent him out like so early, then just murdered everything.
Alright, so that should be all good now. I think that's all set. Okay, so while that finishes up, the California Corviknights take a 2-0 victory for this week. The KOs are 1 for Xurkitree. I hope I did this right. I think I did. 1 for Xurkitree, 2 for Beware, 2 for Skarmory, and 1 for Dusclops. They're at 3-3 with a 2+2 differential as of week 6. MVP with 7 KOs is Swampert. Not too far behind is Victini with 5.
My MVP right now is Swampert?
Yup.
What?
Yep.
Okay. Dope.
And then Bilgewater Berserkers at -2. 2 KOs for Toxapex, 2 for Relicanth. They are sitting at 1 and 5, -11 differential. The MVP with 6 KOs is Relicanth. A little bit behind are Mamoswine and Toxapex with 4 KOs each. And yeah, alright, so that's going to do it for our matches this week. Of course, we are missing 1 week 5 match and I believe 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 week 6 matches. So, once again, in case you missed it before, next week was originally going to be week 7. We're moving week 7 back to the following week. This coming week, next Monday, October 7th, is a makeup week for the missing week 5 and week 6 matches. So, next week we will stream those. That'll be 4 missing matches. October 7th, that's next Monday. So, the following Monday, which is the 14th of October, that will be our new week 7. Just so you guys all know. So those of you guys who fulfilled both your week 5 and week 6 matches, that's cool. You're done. You can sit back for an extra week. You have an extra week to plan. You have an extra week to do your match, whatever you want to do. For those of you who are a little bit behind, you have that extra week to get the missing week 5 and week 6 matches, so you don't have to worry about doing week 7 at the same time. So the week after that will be week 7. So just one more time to summarize it. Next Monday, October 7th, is makeup for the missing week 5 and week 6 matches. The week after that, October 14th, is the real week 7 with week 7 matches. And that will do it. As for stream, I might stream on Thursday. I have to think about it a little bit because I've had this like with my classes. I know I skipped last week's stream as well, but I have a midterm this week that I'm thinking about, and then I have to catch up on the schoolwork. So it's gonna be a little bit iffy. I will try to stream on Thursday, but I will let you guys know, so stay tuned for that. I will either see you guys on Thursday or on Monday for the BVL Week 5 and Week 6 makeup stream. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for all the BVL support. I will be uploading the stats page momentarily after I close up the stream. Once again, please check and verify if anything is wrong, if anything is incorrect, anything's missing, whatever, and I will do my best to make those corrections. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here, so see you next time once again, and have a good night, everybody.
I'm a dinosaur.